Samsung may dump Google's Gemini for Perplexity AI on Google S26. A gamer discovers their external hard drive is a fake. ChatGPT finally wants to search your files, email, and cloud storage. Amazon's robot army is coming for your doorstep. Welcome to #Trending. I'm your host, Dr. Hema, sitting in for Jim Love. Samsung is reportedly close to a deal that could replace Google's Gemini with Perplexity AI as the default assistant on next year's Galaxy S26 series, a move that would mark a significant shift in the smartphone AI landscape. According to Bloomberg, the partnership would preload Perplexity's app on Galaxy phones, integrated search technology into Samsung's browser, and potentially weave it into Bixby. Samsung could announce the deal this year with rollout plan for the Galaxy S26 launch in early 2026. This goes beyond a simple application replacement. Samsung is reportedly considering becoming one of Perplexity's biggest investors in the startup's current $500 million funding round, which values the company at $14 billion. Perplexity has positioned itself as Google Search's first real challenger by combining traditional search with conversational AI. Unlike standard search engines, it provides direct answers with online sources and offers both context and conversation, where you could actually ask questions like, how do I do this? Or is it true that? This couldn't happen at a worse time for Google. The company faces antitrust scrutiny over its search and AI dominance, while partners like Samsung have been quietly exploring alternatives to reduce dependence on Google's ecosystem. And if Samsung, the world's largest Android phone maker, moves away from Gemini as the default, it could inspire other manufacturers to follow in turn. The partnerships would give Perplexity massive visibility and potentially accelerate competition in AI search. And it's not the only breakup that could shake up the mobile industry. Motorola already ships Perplexity alongside multiple AI assistants on its 2025 Razr phones. But Samsung appears ready to make it the primary option rather than just another choice in a crowded field. And at least in the EU, there are rumblings that Apple may be forced to allow substitutes to Siri on iPhones. The pressure to make other apps available may push Apple to new partnerships. OpenAI has already developed an app for the iPhone, but it lacks some of the integration of Siri. For users, it could mean better AI assistants that aren't locked into Google's and possibly even Apple's ecosystem. But in the short run for Google, it represents a serious challenge to its mobile AI dominance. The era of choice in AI mobile assistants may be coming faster than anyone expected. A gamer's broken external hard drive revealed a sophisticated scam involving fake storage devices sold across major online platforms, highlighting growing concerns about counterfeit tech products deceiving consumers worldwide. The victim, who believed he had purchased a legitimate 1 terabyte external hard drive 3 years ago, made the shocking discovery when the device failed and he decided to disassemble it. Instead of finding magnetic platters and read arms characteristic of real hard drives, he found a low-grade flash memory chip glued in place with hot glue and loosely connected to the USB port, with a metal weight added to mimic genuine drive mass. The incident represents a widespread fraud affecting multiple online marketplaces. Several Reddit users have shared similar experiences, particularly when purchasing through platforms like Amazon, where scammers order genuine drives, replace internal components with dummy hardware, and return products for refunds. Data recovery experts confirm the prevalence of these scams. DriveSaver's data recovery notes that fake flash drives often claim to offer terabytes of storage for prices as low as $9.99, when genuinely high-capacity drives generally cost over $80. The company's laboratory analysis of fraudulent 2 terabyte drive found generic NAND flash chips with no capacity markings and exaggerated resistance claims. Some of these scams employ advanced technical deception. Counterfeit devices modify log files that make flash drives report larger memory capacity than actual, with old data deleted when storage exceeds true capacity. Most devices include small 8 gigabytes to 32 gigabytes flash chips with modifications to writable space, appearing as larger volumes to operating systems while failing to store data beyond actual capacity. Security researchers emphasize that visual inspection cannot identify these counterfeits. Users need to use benchmark tools such as Crystal Disk Info or Black Magic Disk Speed Test to verify actual drive performance, which reveal much lower storage capacity than advertised and significantly reduced read-write speeds. The incident serves as a reminder that sophisticated counterfeiting extends beyond obvious fakes to technically complex products requiring specialized tools for verification. Last year, an online supplier in the US was caught after remarketing fake high-end Cisco equipment. Many more of the fakes produced go undetected. It turns out that we can't resist a bargain, and online services may not always be reputable. Even using larger online marketplaces might not provide the security we think, particularly when they simply remarket a seller's products, as even Amazon and others do frequently. Technology experts recommend several protection strategies. Purchase only from reputable retailers, avoid deals that seem too good to be true, and immediately test new storage devices with benchmark software. Users should never buy used data storage devices due to limited flash media lifespan and reduced read-write cycles. For millions of ChatGPT users, the dream scenario has always been simple. An AI assistant that doesn't just browse the web or analyze uploaded documents, but one that can actually dig through your email, search your hard drive, and pull insights from your scattered cloud files. Yesterday, OpenAI made that dream a reality. Until now, ChatGPT users faced a frustrating limitation. Need to reference that important contract buried in Google Drive? Upload it manually. Want to find details from last month's email thread? Copy and paste. Looking for data across multiple cloud sources? Well, good luck with that. This fragmented experience left many power users feeling like they were only accessing a fraction of ChatGPT's potential. OpenAI's latest update proposes to change that. Their newest offering will reportedly allow ChatGPT to directly connect to Google Drive, Dropbox, Box, SharePoint, OneDrive, and more. This could transform ChatGPT from a standalone AI advisor into a true digital assistant that knows your workspace and possibly more than you want it to. Users can now ask questions like, what did the marketing team decide about the Q3 campaign? And ChatGPT will search across emails, documents, and presentations to provide comprehensive answers with citations. The timing isn't coincidental. Google has been promoting Gemini's deep integration with Gmail, Google Drive, and the entire workspace ecosystem as a major competitive advantage. Google's pitch: why use an external AI when Gemini can seamlessly access everything in your Google account? OpenAI's response is characteristically bold. Rather than compete on integration with one ecosystem, they're building bridges to all major platforms. The new connectors work across competing services, meaning users aren't locked in to Google's walled garden to get AI-powered file search. The update simplifies some integration. For meeting recording, instead of requiring bots to join your calls like Zoom or Notion's solutions, ChatGPT simply listens through your device microphone and creates structured notes with timestamps and action items. Users can later query these meeting transcripts along their other documents, creating a unified knowledge base. But behind the scenes, OpenAI is proposing a much wider and hugely powerful integration. This uses MCP, an open standard originally created by rival Anthropic. In a rare display of industry cooperation, major AI companies, including Microsoft and Google, have adopted MCP, with over 5,000 active servers now providing AI access to various tools and data sources. These features target OpenAI's fastest growing segment, business users. Enterprise subscriptions have jumped to 3 million customers, up 50% since February. For the millions who've been manually feeding information to ChatGPT, this update represents a fundamental shift. The AI can now proactively surface information from across your digital workspace, potentially transforming how we interact with our own data. The question now isn't whether AI assistants will access our files, it's which one will do it best. OpenAI just made their bid for that crown, and others will certainly follow. Finally, in science, the future is arriving faster than we expected. Amazon is building what they're calling a humanoid park in San Francisco. No, it's not a theme park. It's an indoor obstacle course about the size of a coffee shop, where Amazon is training humanoid robots to deliver your packages. Picture this. You're waiting for your Amazon delivery when suddenly, instead of a human walking up your driveway, a humanoid robot hops out of the back of a Rivian van, grabs your package, navigates around your garden gnomes, dodges your dog, and rings your doorbell. Amazon plans to test multiple humanoid models this summer, including a 16,000 unit from China-based Unitree. And they're already talking about taking those robots on field trips to deliver real packages on actual streets. The goal is for robots to spring out of Amazon's electric Rivian vans and deliver packages while the human driver handles another address, basically turning delivery into a tag team operation. But even Amazon's robotics expert warns that while this works great in their controlled humanoid park, the real world presents challenges like pets and small children that makes things significantly more complicated. The future of package delivery is looking very sci-fi, and apparently it's being rehearsed in a San Francisco coffee shop-sized robot playground. I can't wait till it hits city streets in the slush and ice of winter to see how they fare. And that's our show. We want to hear your comments, so you can send those comments to editorial@technewsday.ca. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, just leave a note under the video. I'm Dr. Hema Murthy, sitting in for Jim, who will be back on Monday. Have a fantastic Friday.